TGIF, everyone. I don't know. I got crazy stuff talking to me. I am BJ. It is FO Friday. Time to share our finished objects. Welcome to my new subscribers, returning subscribers, and channel members. I love each and every one of you. Give yourself a round of applause. How is everybody? Is everybody ready for the weekend? I have to go over to the YT to get to the chat. I got so many tabs open. I got an FO. I got one of the yarn videos ready. It is processing and it'll be ready to be uploaded in just a minute. I was working hard. I did not realize that Shorty was off today, and I am trying to get this video put together, and it was like every 5 minutes she was asking me to help her do something. Can she do something? Will we do something? And I'm like, I'm trying to do this. I've been trying to do this for a week. It's not easy. It wasn't easy, but I got it done. Okay, where am I? Ooh, it's Friday. I had made up my mind I was going to get up, get her on the bus, go to the grocery store, and get home before everybody got out at the store. And then she's standing there looking at me. I said, "It's time for you to get on the bus." And she says, "I don't have school today." And I was like, no, she came in and told me she was hungry. She didn't have breakfast because she has some oatmeal. And I said, "You don't have time for oatmeal. It's time for you to go get on the bus." And she's like, "No, I don't have school today." And I'm like, that means I got to take you with me. OM to the G. It was really not what I had planned on doing today because yesterday was a long, trying day, but I took her with me and she came back alive. So kudos to me. And she's still alive. But oh, there were a couple of moments there. Dinky Jen says happy Halloween and TGIF and all coming in. That's right. Happy Halloween, everybody. Thank you, Dinky Jen. Sam is here. How you doing, Sam? Miss Kathleen is here. I'm struggling, Miss Kathleen, because Shorty was off yesterday. I've had her 2 days, and the struggle is real. I'm kind of ready for the weekend. I don't have anything off my hook. I have a video that I'm dropping. It's not cut as nicely in all the things that I tried to do, but hey, I finally got it up on the screen. So just bear with me. Miss Kathleen is crocheting on a Bavarian stitch blanket and she has water in her cup. I'm still drinking my morning coffee. And I got one more airborne. There's my cousin Michelle. Right. Don't forget to send me a picture if you have an FO. Wonder Twin number 1, Miss Laura is here. Good to see you, Laura. Oh, Dinky Jen is much better. That is awesome. Oh, cousin Michelle is doing better. Yay. Yay. I forgot to take my airborne yesterday. I might take 2 doses today. I'm glad everybody is feeling better. Michelle saying hi to all she missed. There's Sanitha. Happy Halloween. How you doing, sweetie? Dinky Jen has pots done, tea to drink, and 2 buttons to sew on before my reveal. I'm here for you. I'm here for you. Sunita says, I love everyone's handles matching channel names. Yeah, but when their handles don't match their channel names, it's painful. I will be glad when we get back to our real names. Mandy, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. How are you? Sam says, I have to check my community tab. Something amazing happened. Oh my Lord. That's scary. That is scary. Well, let's do this and we'll go do that. Mirabelle, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. There's Roberta. She has nothing off her hook today. Electrolyte water and still working on the crab. Almost done. You'll make it and it will be extraordinary. Jeanette, welcome in. Happy Halloween. How are you? And Leslie, Crafty Witch, Rebecca McCauley, Janice Urfer, Hooking Good Creations by Tina C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got the 5 gift memberships. And again, YT picks the memberships. I don't. That's unfortunate, but I don't. Let's see. Check out my community tab. Sam, where did you find it? And yes, VJ was right. It was under my bed the whole time. Sam, do I know you or do I know you? You found your yarn. That's fantastic. It's been under the bed. What, you've been looking for it for what has it been? 3 years? See, that's what I would do. I got a whole cabinet in my kitchen cleaned yesterday looking for my little stick blender. I found it in the pantry because I had put it all back in its box and a plastic bag had fallen on top of it. So I didn't see it because it was buried. So I got to clean out the pantry too. Um, where can I pick up? Over chair. Sometime this weekend, I will get everybody on the clock in time for Monday. Sam says, FYI, it's possible to change your handle if you want to. That's true. You can change your handle. And my handle matches my channel name. I want my channel name back. Seriously. They did not ask me what I preferred. Michelle says, I just had to grab an extra drink. My dog just knocked my cup over because he's mad that I won't share lunch with him. That's just hateful. Leslie, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. You are so welcome. You are so welcome. But you can, I gifted the memberships, but you can thank YT for picking you. I like giving away memberships. Yes, they're awesome. You all are fantastic. You really are. That's why I do this. I get so much inspiration. Yep, that's the yarn. That's the yarn. It was so funny. And I kept saying it's under the bed, and she kept saying it's not under the bed. What the hey? That's so funny. Oh, she's got 2 pictures. Oh, it's an open cone. Okay, I've got some on an open cone, but mine looks like sewing thread. It's like a number 60 or something really bizarre. Well, congratulations. I am happy for you. That's awesome. And I know I and it makes you feel good when you finally lay hands on something that you know you had. Oh, last summer bad news. Roberta has news, but it's not crochet related. Okay. What's it related to? Yep, that dog does think he's entitled to everything. Hi, Granny. Welcome in. Thank you for coming and thank you for the parking pass. I've already got it validated. Thank you so much. Chris, welcome in. Good to see you. How are you? Okay, Roberta is probably typing. And while she's typing, I will go over here to the book of the face. Suzanne has finished another flower top by Shiloh Crochet. She's using loops and thread color navy blue, light 3 weight, and she used a 4 millimeter hook. And I'm glad she told me that it was blue because I thought it was brown. Let me make this a little bit bigger, or it could be black. I thought it was brown, but it's blue. At least she says it is, and she should know because she made it. Oh man. Where is hold on, let me move that comment. Wow. I've lost count of which number this is. I'm thinking it's like number 10 or 12. She's made a lot of these. Granny saying hi to everybody in the chat. How's your weather over there, Granny D? Sam says, so now nothing lost. Pepsi, Apple, and now yarn all found. They're all present and accounted for. Roberta says, I have had my treatments canceled for about 2 weeks. What? Long story, but they were just managing pain. I got my last covered checkup yesterday. Oh, Roberta. Oh, man. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Call your counsel person. Uh, my congressman was telling people to call his office and his office will find them help. So call your congressperson's office and see what they can do. Sunita says, tell me about it, Michelle. Mine just swiped my brownie. He's going to stay outside the rest of the day and night. Michelle says, we will take any news here. Those who don't like it can look away for a second. Yeah, baby. It's if you are able, go to the grocery store today. I've got my freezer is full, and I'm just gonna do what I can do. Laurie, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. Roberta says the lung slots are smallish, and Igor, my Bobby friend, is still the size of I think she means booby friend, is still the size of a peach, but not growing. Oh, the size of a peach? But I'm glad it's not growing. We're going to hold a positive thought, Roberta. This madness has got to end. It's got to end. Michelle says, in my defense, my daughter didn't share a picture of her poncho. I still have 2 more sets to add to mine to finish it. I'm going to beat her up when I see her. Laurie says, I'll send an email of my FOs. Would you like 4? Uh, sure, send 4. If I don't get through them all today, we will hold some over for next Friday. It is a pretty design. Yep, it's a Shiloh Crochet. It does look spider webby ish. Oh, Michelle's got 64. I think I've got 64 up here too, according to my computer. Roberta says that shawl in white would be a pretty wedding shawl. But that's a pullover top. But if you opened it up and made that would be a pretty shawl in any color. I agree. I agree. I agree. Chris says today is the rest the hand day, so I will just be lurking and watching. Okay, whatever you need to do. You know we're here for you, and you know I'm the queen of the lurkers, so it's all good. Glad you're here though. Well, but you can type one-handed. We won't tell. Yeah, no, it's not fair. Call your congressperson. Cause my person was sitting there giving out his phone number. He's like, my staff will take care of you. Granny, on mine, you need an exclamation point. I was going to remove that exclamation point when I saw that you didn't have one on yours, but everybody knows about it now. So I don't know. Chris, I do that too. The day of rest. Really? Pebbly Pooh, welcome in. How you doing, girlfriend? I have not seen much of you this month. Is everything okay? Granny, the exclamation point goes before weather, please. Here, never mind. Let me do. Oh, she got it. Okay. He may need to stay out. Fudge will make more fudge and it won't. Oh, she knows. He does that all the time. He does it all the time. She's got it down to an art and a science. And it was Herc, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. And his wind smells like rotten eggs the majority of the time. I can't keep up. I can't. Roberta says, Sunita, have I ever told you the story about my Lake Placid moment? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't remember hearing that one. Doesn't mean I haven't heard it. It just means that I don't remember. Corn silk tinctures. Oh my gosh. My cousin keeps sending me all this stuff. Mandy says, I made my daughter this hood. It's Derpy Tiger from K-pop Demon Hunters. Thank you, because you know I don't know what the heck this thing is. It's well done. I just don't know what it is. Thank you, Mandy, because I was lost. I wasn't even in the sauce. Oh my goodness gracious me. Is that what she's going to be for Halloween? Oh my. Mandy, your babies keep you busy. They really keep you busy. Ah, Pebble says, I've been searching for logic. It's nowhere to be found. Say that again for the people in the back. Girl, what is wrong with my, never mind. Pebble says, Sam says, yep, I noticed, Dinky. We got to do whatever we can to make VJ's life easier. I know, like, help me. VJ, we can't threaten her or she'll keep me off the other channel. Oh, yes, that's true. That's true. She monitors us as it is. Yep, we're giving up on that for now. We're fighting the good fight, but we're fighting hard. we're fighting hard. Sue's welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. How are you? Roberta says, Pebbles, I'll go. Just let me know. Girl, no, you stay right here. Michelle says, my idiot dog doesn't even have a reaction to stealing chocolate. Dang fool. Well, all you can do is all you can do. And that's all you can do. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, child. It might help if I was on the right screen when I'm trying to hit buttons and trying to figure out why the buttons aren't working because I'm not in the right screen. Help. Okay, let's see. Where am I and what am I supposed to be doing? There's Crystal. How you doing, sweetheart? Sunita says, I don't think so. Crystal, welcome in TGIF. How you doing? Yep, we got this old homes week. Roberta said, I had a 150-pound lab and he was outside one day. I was on my way out to work and had my hands full. Oh, got to find the bottom of the story. She's going as a different character from the movie K-pop Demon Hunters. Uh, if it's cold where you are, that will keep her warm for sure. So she's coming as another character. Okay. Let's try that. Thank you. They keep changing my stuff. Leave my stuff alone. Yep, that smile is precious. She's like, I almost got my 2 front teeth back. You think he has a when you and Dreeny were doing the couch and bed chronicles, you were always sitting there fanning, talking about how foul his wind was. Or was that one of the other dogs? Mandy says Larry the land turtle from Alez Crochet. I hope it's Alez. It's going to be Alez today. Just because. That is so stinking cute, Mandy. So cute. Keep you on shorter leash. Roberta says, a Pop Tart in my mouth, and all I saw was this black thing fly past, and half the Pop Tart was gone, and he was looking really, really proud of himself. Oh my land! Ooh wee! I'm glad he had good aim. He would have taken off half your face. Oh my lord! Yeah, I know he was proud of himself over that. And did he get a timeout outdoors? Crystal says, I am fighting so many dang fights, my shoulders are getting sore. Lord, give me tolerance. If you give me strength, I might go to jail. I hear you. I I was the only female on the floor of males one day. I can sympathize with you. Michelle says, Roberta, that sounds exactly like me when he's plotting on my food. Mandy has rain and 41 degrees. Ooh. Crystal, Michelle will tell you her pig story. Mandy says, I am definitely bringing it with during trick or treating. Supposed to be rainy and cold tonight. Ooh. Ooh. I thought I remembered that. I thought I remembered that because you would sit there and you're like, he needs to go outside. Mandy said, I made this for my mom, but my youngest stole it and made him a house. Mandy, I told you when you make something, you have to make two. I'm telling you, you got to make two. That turtle is cute. Oh yeah, man, you and Mandy both do. All of you all who do Amis do beautiful work. That is not my testimony. That dang dog never even touched me. I said he had talents. He could have worked in the circus. Mandy says, my husband once had a full burger sitting at the edge of the counter, and our dog snatched it up and swallowed it whole. Whole? Oh my gosh. Crystal says, Roberta sounds like my old mastiff. She loves sneaking food. Ooh. Yeah, I had to teach my golden not to get on counters because as short as I am, if I could reach it, she could reach it. Kristen, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. How are you? Roberta says, Mandy, we need a picture of the house. Oh, yeah, we do. That would be funny. That would be funny. Mandy made her dad a hat to match the scarf. Yes. Yes, he needed the hat. That scarf was so pretty. He needed the hat. Yes. Yay, Dad. That's awesome. He's going to love that. Go ahead, Mandy. Go ahead. Mandy says she needs to take a picture of the house. She even made it some rocks out of paper. Okay, go ahead with your bad self. TGIF, Nana Michelle, how are you? We'll be listening and lurking with some orange spice cinnamon tea. We'll be working on this Gen IV top. Just got done making Olivia dinner, avocado noodles. She's making a turtle. Did you put avocados in the noodles or are they avocado noodles? How did you do that? Because I buy vegetable noodles all the time, but I haven't seen any avocado ones. Well, no, my thing ain't working. What the hey? Oh, well, frack. When you open something on this screen, it moves the little buttons around. Man, I'm not going to say it because you all know. Why would you move the buttons around while somebody is actually live? I'm going to have to tell them about that. Sarah has a hooded cowl using Caron macchiato cakes and a pocket scarf using loops and threads, almost like a chenille, I think. Ooh. Those are cute. Those are so cute, Sarah. You knew I was going to ask Mandy. Roberta said my golden would sit and watch food on the arm of the chair and drool, but never touch. We left in a hurry and an hour later came back and there it sat. Poor girl was practically sitting in pool. Oh no! You left and came back and it was still there? I don't know if my golden would have done that, but she was good. Thank you, Jen. Now you have to look up avocado noodles. I hear you. I hear you. Michelle's laughing. The baby got in on the mix, and now I can add cookies to the list of things my dog took today. Nana says it's noodles with an avocado basil sauce. Oh, two avocados, a third of a cup of olive oil, garlic, salt, and pepper, and lemon juice. I have not seen that. Sounds interesting. Thank you. Dinky Jen is saying hi to everybody. Those colors are pretty. They're very pretty. Michelle says, not my boys. That would have been an empty plate. That's what I'm thinking. I know the little white one would have stolen it. Mandy says, dang, I can turn my head slightly and my dog will steal things right from my hand. I know. I know. I was giving the golden a treat one time and didn't get my hand out of the way fast enough and got nipped. I said I have to move a little faster. My dogs were chow hounds, though. Crystal made some Vulcan ears, but they can double as elf/fairy ears. They are worn over your ear and hook on without adhesive. Oh, go ahead with your bad self just in the time for Halloween. And that no adhesive is great because no matter how careful you are, it would have been in your hair. Roberta says she was a retired military police dog. That girl had discipline. That is awesome. Your cat does that? Nana Michelle says, oops, I forgot to put basil, half a cup, but we like basil, so may have been a little more with some grated parm. Okay. Go ahead with your bad self. Roberta says, sorry, watching the pictures too, just having a dementia. I remember when. That's okay. Not a problem. Crystal says, my healer boxer mix. She will grab my arm and pull them to her mouth when I have her favorite foods. I should correct that behavior, but it's so funny. Roberta says, oh, those are neat. Jen is asking human size. She says, wow. Michelle says, that sounds like a fun recipe to mix other flavors in, Anna Michelle. You have shared a great one for me. Thanks. It does sound interesting. It really does. And Crystal's laughing. Honey, glue would be in the hair. Human size. Granny said, oh yeah, the basil and parm would really make it. See? And I thought I was a foodie. I thought I was a foodie. Let me refresh. And then we'll go over to the emails. Okay. We're done with the Facebook. Now we're moving to the email. I gotta refresh the email. There you all are. Okay. Laurie says, the cat has to get in the pic. Oh, yeah, that cat. This pattern was originally Santa color, but I did elf colors. 14 millimeter hook and 6-weight yarn. Trim is Burnett Sheepy. Next is a turtle trunk basket. Then a Tunisian cowl with an MDL Michael stitch. Skipped lace stitch, I believe. Oh, then a Tunisian washcloth from MDL, Michael's lattice stitch tutorial. Girlfriend, are these all this week or are some of these old? Because if these are all this week, you have picked up Mandy and Sarah's lightning hooks. Lord have mercy. Oh, didn't I make it? Oh, I didn't share the tab. Hold on. Share this tab instead. Oh my. That's too cute. Anna says, yes, Michelle, the recipe calls for corn and tomatoes added to it. We left out the corn but put cherry tomatoes in it. Ooh. Now, is this a box mix or what is this? Michelle says, yep, skip the corn, cherry tomatoes, and maybe some bacon. Oh my gosh. Sam says, I think I'd have to add some chopped cashews and or water chestnuts too. Oh my lands. You all are going whole hog with this recipe. Oh, here he is without the kitty, 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 kitty. Oh, there's the hoodie. That's pretty, Lori. That's pretty. Hi, Annette. Welcome in. Good to see you. How are you? Oh, you like water chestnuts, Granny? Look at you, too. Now, I would not have thought of putting water chestnuts in noodles. Yeah, the kitty is cute. Oh, it's lapgan size. Now, who is the blanket for? I forgot. Homemade, no box mixes here. Well, Michelle, I'm going to ask you if you would be kind enough to share that recipe in the group. That sounds like a winner. Oh, and then you can turn the hood into a cowl. Okay. And I think this is washcloth. I don't remember. I like the oh, this is Michael's stitch. That is pretty. With that Christmas colors, that is really pretty. Let me make this bigger. That is really cute. Go ahead with your bad self. Crystal says, kind of sounds like a Southwest twist on pesto. Oh, well. Not if you put water chestnuts in it. Oh, you haven't decided where the blanket is going yet? Okay. Girl. Oh, there's the basket. Oh, look at the eyes. That is too funny. That's a nice size. You got a lot of stuff in it. And that's Tunisian? Oh, that's a lot of work. Wow, Laurie. They are nice makes. I know, Granny. I love the way those colors pooled. I don't seem to get that with crochet. My niece got pretty pooling on yarn I had been using, but she did washcloth. I was gonna say C to C, but she went C to C style, but she knitted it, and it made all the difference. Made all the difference. Wait a minute. Let's see. This is okay. The cowl was Tunisian. The washcloth is Tunisian. The basket is a turtle trunk. Okay. I got them backwards. This is the lattice stitch. Nope, not that one. This one. Yes, I'm hitting buttons. Some things just have to be done. I went back and read it because I wasn't sure. Roberta says if I was going to make a pesto Southwest, I would have put in some pine nuts. Mm-hmm. Yeah. The Tunisian washcloth was sugar and cream and color mistletoe. I was wondering if that's what it was because it looks totally different. Sam says, good call, Roberta. Love pine nuts too. See? Laurie says, the cowl is skipped lace stitch, I think. And the washcloth is the lattice stitch. Okay. Annette sent me a finished object to my to my email. Okay, Annette, thank you. Well, let me do this. Okay. Laurie says, uh, the turtle trunk basket then a Tunisian cowl with an MDL, Michael's skipped lace stitch, she believes. So the cowl is the slip lace stitch, and the washcloth is the lattice stitch. Are both of those washcloths the same stitch? Hold on. No, they're not the same stitch. So this one is what, Laurie? Because I would think that, that this would be the lattice stitch. But that's just me. Well, then you don't get any if you're allergic. Roberta says, Laurie, where did you get the skipped lace stitch? You think a lot of people are allergic? Michael has the skip. Most of the Tunisian patterns we do, Roberta, are from MDL Crochet. The sad part is one of my favorite pizza places makes a delish salad, and I always have to remember to say no pine nuts. Oh, that's unfortunate. Roberta says, oh, Lord, Roberta, you could use sunflower seeds, I guess. Laurie says, that the cow just flat. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, okay. Girl, confused me. I thought that was a washcloth. That's like, look at me looking like I know something. Look at me looking like I know something. There's hope for me. There's hope for me. Dinky Jen says, here is Jenny. For the challenge, I just have her handbag left to sew together. This will be on Lala's slideshow next week. Oh my goodness gracious. Margie, welcome in. Good to see you. How are you? What is in your cup and what is off your hook? Jen, she is too cute. You've got so much detail. Are you going to draw a mouth on her? Or are you afraid she's going to talk too much? This is what you were doing. I kept saying, I love the detail on the calves. Zoila, welcome in. Good to see you. How are you? And how is Mama Inez? And what is in your cup and what is off your hook? Zoila says, look at me looking like I know something. Oh, thank you, Zoila. I just looked at it and I said, well, I would think that this is the lattice stitch, like I know something. I surprise myself sometimes. Zoila, you know me. I am easily amused. Does not take much. Sitting here eating airborne gummies like it's candy. I'm gonna be well protected. She is adorable, isn't she? Dinky Jen, pat yourself on the back. Margie said she is good. I'm doing fairly well. Margie, thanks for asking. Margie's drinking coffee and crocheting a top from the Crochet World magazine. Oh, we can't wait to see that. Please submit a whip next week. I'd love to see that. Roberta says, VJ, every once in a while I'll say something and even surprise myself. I know. It's scary, isn't it? I'm glad it's not just me. Because I'm like, oh my goodness, look at me. There's hope for me yet. That's all I can say. There's hope for me. I know, Zoila. Isn't that the cutest little thing? She is so cute. Dinky Jen, you picked out a good pattern in Jenny. She says, "Oh, there's no mouth. She'll want more clothes." I asked, "Were you afraid she'd talk too much?" Yeah, she'd want more clothes, and she'd have to have shoes for every outfit. I was watching Jasmine Crockett live last week. It's she was in a hotel room in DC or wherever she lives in DC, and the whole wall behind her was nothing but shoes. And I'm like, girl, you only got 2 feet. Whoops. Roberta's running from me. She's a girl. She'll still want more clothes. Marsha Lee, welcome in. How are you? Thank you for coming. Marsha Lee, how is your hometown? Was it damaged? I was thinking about you when I heard about that tornado. I am so sorry. And is your family safe? I was thinking about you. Zach, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. Girls love their clothes. Men, we complain about clothes shopping. Well, there is that. There is. Well, if it wasn't clothes shopping, you'd be complaining about the yarn shopping. Whatever hobby the lady has, you find a way to complain about it. Annette says, my design. Oh, go ahead with your bad self, Annette. A C2C graph GAN, and this was sent from her phone. OM to the flippin' G. Annette, look at you. Got designers in the family. Let me go up here and move this comment so we can see. And she's got spiders all on the bottom. It's cute staging. My thing won't scroll. Wow. OMG, Annette. Wow. You could sell that pattern. Wow. That is gorgeous. Wow. Annette, stand up and take a bow. Beautiful work. Beautiful work. That is gorgeous. That is absolutely gorgeous. Wow. I'm just sitting here drooling. Marshall saying, "What's up to the fam?" Sam says she never understood some women's obsession with shoes. I got one pair only. Really? Cynthia, you may need to set an alarm, girlfriend, because you know YT does not always give notices. They're just evil like that sometimes. Yeah, Marshall Zoila. Oh my God. Help. Roberta says Jasmine is a lady that has to dress. Let the girl have her shoes. Ah. Dinky Jen says, thanks everyone. She is cute. And yes, it's every girl's right for more clothes and shoes. Wow. Yeah, it's great to see Zola always. Zach says, I enjoy yarn shopping. It's when my asks do that I like the item of clothing. I say you have to wear it, not me. Zoila says, I'm with Roberta. Let the child have her shoes. She reminded me of Imelda Marcos. How many pairs of shoes did she have? Roberta says, Sam, I have two. One pair of slippers on and one that I can wear in the rain. I hear you. I hear you. Yeah, that's an awesome job, and that really is. Those are gorgeous. Marshall Lee says, thank you so much, Miss Zoila. All family members are okay. Thanks be to God. What a mighty God we serve. That is awesome. That's all we need, right? Margie says, I bet Hobby would put it in their website for her. Oh, you made the blankets for Boggy Creek? You can make the blankets for Boggy Creek and you can sell the pattern as an instant download on Etsy or Ravelry and make you a little money because people would love to do that pattern. Those are awesome. Those really are. Those are awesome. But if you don't want to be bothered with pattern writing, I understand that completely. Margie says, and designers get all the money. Hobby doesn't get anything. Oh, really? Zoila says, I was thinking the same thing. Annette could sell those patterns. Because that's the other thing, being a designer, you might want to have the only one. But yeah, people would pay for that. They really would. Zach says, Sam, I own 3 pairs of shoes, winter boots, a running shoe, and my non-slip shoes for work. I hear you. Roberta says, funny thing is, I still just wear the slip-ons. I do around the house. I still have on my tennis from having gone to the store, but if I didn't have to go back out, they would be off. Last couple of days, I've been walking around in those thick moisturizing socks. They used to have aloe vera in them, but I'm sure it's washed away by now. Crystal says, I am watching you on the TV and YouTube did a split screen of you and the other screen was the ad. Yay, I set it up correctly. Yay. Thank you, Crystal. Yeah, it scares me when I do that. I know, Roberta, isn't that is just fantastic. Mop and bucket needed ILVJ. Right? I'm sitting here drooling because I'm beyond impressed of the talent between you writing and Sam writing. Sam, you need to start selling your patterns as well, girlfriend, because you could do digital downloads. That's one thing that you would be able to do. Even if you can't sell your craft, you can sell your patterns. Crystal says, I have 6 pairs of shoes, 2 pairs of work boots, a pair of dress boots, yarn work tennis shoes, and 2 nice pairs of tennis shoes. I don't even know how many pairs of shoes I have. It's not that many, but I don't know how many there are. Annette says the kids will be able to look through the eyes. Really? Oh, that's fantastic. Oh my gosh, that is fantastic. That is cool. Marsha Lee says, I have lots of shoes and also clothes. I am very blessed. I don't take it for granted. See, that is the important thing. Count your blessings. Oh, Sunita's hoodie obsessed. I thought it was yarn. Zoila's asking Annette if those are C to C, and Annette says yes. And she has more designs. You're sitting on a wad of money, Miss Annette. Just so you know, knowledge is power. And with what's happening in DC, get your coins. You don't have to worry about tariffs. You prefer the zip up hoodies? I do too. Because I get hot, I'll unzip it, and I get cold, then I'll zip it back up. I do too. And Annette says, I have them written in left hand and right hand. I bow to the queen. Sam, you think about it. You could write up your designs and put them on hobby as well. I didn't realize left-handed patterns were different. Margie's asking, did everyone hear that Crystal is going to be doing an auction for the food shelves in her township and surrounding ones November the 5th at 6 p.m. Central Time? Anyone who wants to donate things. That's nice of her. I'm donating in my area. But you know, the way postage is going, I'm pretty sure that a lot of people are going to be donating in their own areas, but that's nice that she's doing that. Can email her about it and send pictures. Oh, okay. And Marsha Lee and Jen are talking back and forth. Jen says, I have more trainers than my mom. Well, yeah, your mom doesn't go out to work every day. I'm sure my daughter has more shoes than me just because she has a shoe fetish. Not like Jasmine's, because she doesn't have the money. But thank you, Zoila, for dropping Annette's link. Notice Sam hasn't been speaking to me since I told her she could upload her patterns to Hobby. Michelle says, I have enough shoes for today. Tomorrow's a different conversation. No, Marshallee, I haven't found any dead people lately. What have I been doing? I've been I've been pricing yarn. Oh, let me see if I can get this thing running. What time is it? Oh, we have time. Let me see if it has finished doing its rendering. Because they're like, you can come back later. I was like, why can't I just do it now? Okay, let's see. Where do I need to be? This is the first one. I've got a second one I have to finish doing the pricing on. And I just got a box from Miss Susan. I haven't opened yet. I wanted to get this video up before I looked at anything else because I knew if I looked in that box, then everything else would just be poof. I'd be like Granny D. I'd be squirreling, especially when we talk about the crafts. Would you work with me? Gosh. I keep scrolling all the way to the bottom, and before I can check it, it jumps back to the top. Work on my last ever loving nerve. I said public. Publish. Jeez. Jeez, oh man. Okay. Um, this first one is just plain single cakes. The second one is going to be multi-packs. So I got all the multi-packs on one video, all the single packs on one video, and then I'm gonna do the Lion brand on the third video. And contact Miss Susan and let her know what, if anything, you want. They're all reasonably priced. I think this first video doesn't have anything over $12 on it. Yarn too. Yeah, digital downloads can be easy to maintain as well because you don't have to do anything. You just, after you know, make sure that the pattern is correct, maybe get somebody to pattern test it for you. You just do whatever the paperwork is and upload it, and then it takes care of itself. Marshall Lee says, I prefer wearing my sneakers though, especially because I use a cane, because I'll be the one scared about falling. Honey, we're all scared about falling. Every time I go to the doctor, they ask me, have you fallen lately? And I go, no. And they go, you haven't? And I'm like, no. If I stumble, I know how to hold on. I got furniture strategically placed. I can grab it. Annette, Zoila, you bow to the C Queen as well. Annette is working on that. That is awesome. Marsha Lee says, I am also learning how to create my own blankets as well, which is fun. I just don't know which patterns to choose. That makes it hard. Margie says she will send everyone that does donate money for shipping because shipping is included in the price of whatever is auctioned off. That's nice. She's in shipping. She's including shipping. Yeah, postage is crazy. Yeah, because we're in the holiday season of postage now. They started early. They started early in October. And then they ship from her house their item. Yeah. That's what we're doing with the yarn. Miss Susan is shipping the yarn. Crystal says, I was proud of our local barbecue place on that. Just show an EBT card and kids get a free kids meal, no purchase necessary. I plan on buying from them more this month. They're giving the kids free food. That is awesome. Well, our governor finally stepped up and he's going to release some funds for the people whose benefits were cut so that they can get food. Sam's laughing. I could do pattern charts, but not written patterns. I would confuse everyone if I tried. Well, do the charts and specify on the pattern that it's chart only. Kelly's Crochet Adventure bought a pattern that was a chart only, and then she sat down and wrote out the pattern, and was a C. It wasn't C to C, but it was a graph GAN, and all she had was the digital download of the graph. Annette Duck, I threw yarn your way. Jen says, no, but my mom has worn the same trainers for about 8 years, and when they fall apart, she super glues them. She can afford new trainers, but she says they are too comfy for in the house. They are so comfy for in the house. They are too comfy for in the house. Oh my gosh. She super glues them. Do you two wear the same size shoes, Jen? You might have to buy her a pair of shoes and you walk around in them to break them in. And when they start getting soft, then you give them to her. I can understand her not wanting to break in new shoes, but still, she's super gluing them back together. You got an ad from Costa Rica. I've never seen one of those. You want to go one day? Marsha Lee is asking Annette if she has tips for creating your own pattern. Thank you. Yeah. The music doesn't exactly match the transition because if I use the music from Canva, even though it's free music from Canva, YT dings me. And I couldn't sync the YT music to the video. And I was like, look, just if you're interested in yarn, buy the yarn. Let it drop. Yay. I've been working on that for a while. Yeah, they're just getting broken in. See, Zoila, there's hope for me. Shelly, I got to see you twice in 1 week. How you doing, cuz? Annette says, I have C2C videos on changing colors so you don't have too many ends to weave in. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. I crochet over my ends but you do stuff all in the middle. Yeah, I crochet over my ends because I can't be weaving in all those ends. Roberta says, I follow a person that does an open testing call. The pattern is free for X amount of time and tell her what you find. And then when the time is up, there is a charge. I follow a person that does an open testing call. The pattern is free for X amount of time and tell her what you find. Then when the time is up, there is a charge. Really? Okay. Um, Roberta, if you can think of her name, would you please drop it in the chat? If not, you can put it in the Facebook group later. That is a great program, Zoila. That really is. Margie says Governor Wells is putting up $4 million, I think, from Minnesota from the state front. Oh, Governor Walz. Governor Walz and Pritzker were doing things. Pritzker's so mad at 47, as are we all. This is not the political channel. This is just an FYI. Pritzker asked 47 to have ICE stand down so the kids could go trick or treating and feel safe. And 47 said no. DC, we have a pizza place that does that. You don't even have to have a card, just kids under 12. Oh, that is awesome. Oh my gosh. I know our IHOP, the kids are free after 4, but they usually have to go with a parent. But I mean, if you got a couple of kids and you're coming home from work and you go to IHOP after 4, your kids eat for free. Margie says, It sure is, Zoila. A few. My adult children are on EBT, and my grandbabies will go hungry too, and great grandbaby. Thankfully, a lot of the governors are stepping up. The people who are able to are buying extra food and giving them to the food banks so the food banks don't run out of food. Churches have started collecting food. There is, Margie, there is a whole list on my other channel, Val Jean's World, of places that you can call for assistance through the shutdown. It's on my community page because a lot of people are stepping up and helping out. So no, your grandbaby should not go hungry because people are coming up, which is a beautiful thing. Now, if they live in a mega community, I don't know what's going to happen there. Packing bags. Wait, do you have to come back? Put bags away. Well, we don't have to come back for about 6 days. What is it? 5 nights and 7 days. No, she's a large 8 and I'm a 6. She's got Roman feet. Oh, Jen, but that'll work. Put on a couple of pair of thick socks and tie them tight. You can walk around the house and get them soft and then give it to her. It would really be bad if you were an 8 and she was a 6. But you could put on a couple of real thick pairs of socks and walk around. Get them just a little bit of soft. Shelly says, I'm doing, I guess. You're not sure? Do we need to talk? I'm gonna message you on Facebook. You've got Messenger, right? What's up with you? Do I need to do something? Granny just went live. Roberta says, not for the testers. I want to thank everybody who's been here, everybody who has posted things. You all are the best. If you want to test, it's free. Okay. He did nothing. Oh my God. I'm sorry. Check out the list that I put up on the other channel, Crystal. And in case you fall off the bus, yes. Girl, see, we would just have to move. Confiscate the super glue. Everybody, thank you for everything. Stay safe. Fasten your seatbelts because Bonnie's not here and I have to drive. What happened? Roberta says, I had forgotten about this, but my mom used to shop and bought 2 of everything, then separate payments, then gave the second buggy full to a family. Oh, to a family in the family, different family each time. That is awesome. That is sweet. That's something else you can think about doing if you're able. You're welcome, Annette. Thank you so very much. I love each and every one of you. Hold on tight because I'm driving today. And here we go.